Darius, what's the current situation with this one?
Name and age are currently unclassified. Sex, male, height 170 centimeters, has no known siblings as of now, and their parents do not reside within the city. Not enrolled with any college and lives in the city. Apartment, graduated high school with an average GPA, excels in analytics and technology software.
What about employment?
Do you really want to know, Helios?
Positive. I need to be sure about this.
Occupation, capo of Natilix Enterprise. He's your...
Yeah. I know. Tại sao bạn phải làm việc cho anh? I warned you about the type of person he is. Yet, you still went with him. You...
He only speaks in his language when he's... Hey, Helios?
The blindfolds are secured around his ears, correct? He can't hear a word we're saying?
Affirmative. He's currently under anesthesia, so even if he were to awake right now, he wouldn't be able to hear you either way.
Well, it never hurts to be sure. Right, Darius?
Even under the effects of anesthesia, there have been reports of unconscious hearing during its process. The intensity of unconsciousness is uncertain while under anesthesia, and different anesthesia can produce different levels of intensities from it. Speaking of which, it seems like the one I used was pretty strong. Seemed to sedate him for nearly 2 hours. Perfect amount of time, don't you think?
Yeah. As long as he isn't harmed in any kind of way. I really don't care about that kind of stuff.
Wow, the big bad boss actually has some emotions. Someone please pinch me because I must be dreaming. Speaking of dreams, here comes our sleeping beauty. In more of a realistic, twisted version of the story, I guess.
Oh, right. Darius, can you move the blindfold so it's covering only their eyes?
Roger that, boss.
Shut up, you walnut. I hate it when you call me that.
There you go, Helios.
Hey, how are you feeling? Right now, you're currently in a room within our facility. You're lucky I managed to find you in time in the alleyway. It's not every day where you're cornered by the mafia, you know. Apologies for the unpleasant awakening. I can't exactly tell you why you're currently blindfolded, but given your current occupation, I'm sure it won't take long for you to piece things together.
Correct. I'm sure you understand the reason for keeping you like this. It's all for... precisely. Although, given the circumstances that we just saved your life, I have a feeling you'll do more to cooperate with us.
Hey. Line up a bit on him, Darius. I'm sure after all things considered, he's still scared after what just happened to him. Occupation included or not. After all, this... business isn't exactly consistent. You, of all people, should know what I'm talking about when you decided to join me.
Of course I know. Yet, it's exactly the fact that we're in this that we have to be cautious of everyone we bring in here, even if they're...
I know all too well.
I'm sorry, Helios. I never meant to...
It's fine. I know you would never intentionally do that, Darius, but this isn't the time for such matters. Now, first things first. Can you tell us what you remember from the incident, boy?
On a... what? Helios, in this business, anyone who's ever been asked to do that has always been...
dead. It's the reason why so many people go missing from our line of work, especially if they've been recently recruited, or if they've been deemed by the boss inadequate. No strings attached, and no traces left that could be backtracked to them. That's the cruel reality of most of the organizations in our work. Let me ask you this, boy. How long have you been a capo for Netflix?
Just answer the question. Remember, you're in no position to ask such questions from us. Okay, so it can't be because he's a new recruit then, even as a capo.
And although I don't want to assume that that's the reason why, I have to be sure. Boy, what was the very last thing Netflix said to you before you left? Damn it. I can't believe that scumbag would. Well, I know there isn't any ways to put this nicely, but you've been backstabbed. By him. Look, I know. Doesn't matter, unfortunately. Most of them give little to no fucks about relationships like that. Once you're found useless to them, you're gone. For good.
You may think that you know how dangerous this line of work is, but the reality of the matter is that this isn't something you can know, not until you truly experience it for yourself. A barren wasteland of life and death, if you will. Survival of the fittest wins, and if you're not careful to watch your back or allow yourself to be weak, there's no chance in hell you'll survive.
You should have been smart enough to know that at the very least, boy. Hey. There's no need to freak out. We aren't going to hurt you. Well, Darius and I won't, at least. I'll have Darius inform everyone else later about you, but I cannot guarantee anything. Not with this line of work. But I'll be damned if you ever get hurt before I do. Not if I can help it.
Bit secretive now, aren't we? Now, what exactly did you say to him that I can't know about?
Hamgayi. Perhaps I'll tell you later. Perhaps. Attention, Darius. Can you come up to the second floor, please? There's been a small hiccup with the operation. That's Woon. He's a new recruit, isn't he? Right. I decided to give him a few simple tasks to start out.
Well, I'll keep you up to that, Helios, because it seems like I'm needed with,
Yeah, I got it. Good luck with that, 'cause if we fail this...
I know.
And also, can you make sure to inform everyone about him while you're at it? I don't want anyone to assume that he's a spy trying to infiltrate our facility, or anything like that.
Understood. Is that all before I head off?
That's all. You walnut.
Alright, I'll leave you two be to chat and whatnot. See you, rookie. It was nice meeting ya.
What am I gonna do with them? Now that we're alone... What the fuck did you think you were doing in the alleyway all alone? Oh, this is rich. And here I thought a capo of your caliber would have known that getting an order like that basically means sending yourself to death. But I suppose even capos like you don't seem to be the brightest of the bunch. Whoa. Calm yourself. Somebody seems to be a bit feisty today, aren't they? I know the things you've done, and I know the things you can do. Don't try to think that it doesn't get unnoticed by me, nor does it get unnoticed by anyone else in this organization. Trying to play dumb now, huh? That's rich coming from you. But to be all honest, I don't really have much to worry about, because sooner or later, I'm going to make you break. But it's certainly not going to be easy. I've always known how much of a stubborn person you are. What do I mean by that? So you don't remember. And here I thought our reunion wasn't gonna be so bittersweet. But not that it matters anyway. We're both in this business now together. And that means we're not gonna get out unscathed. Especially at the fact that now you've become a target for Netflix. Certainly makes things more interesting for me, but it certainly does put a damper on things in our operation. I'm gonna have to speak with the team later and make adjustments to this, if everything else has gone according to plan so far. I just saved your life from another capo, and the first thing you want to ask is what the plan is. Who knows, maybe you are secretly spying for Netflix after all. I wouldn't really be much surprised. After all, you did choose him over me. But yet again, I can't really put you against that. Not after the circumstances of what happened that night. Well, in any case, you'll stay here for now, where he can't find you. Of course I know you. But it's such a shame you don't remember who I am. It doesn't really matter for now anyways, so try not to ask too many questions, alright? You really think I'm gonna let you walk around our facility? Remember your place. You're still a capo for Netflix, which means you still can't be entirely entrusted. Good boy. I always like me an obedient captive that listens. You have a question you want to ask me? Well, go ahead, shoot. I'm certainly not gonna stop you. You wanna know more about my partner? Darius? You wanna know more about Darius? Well, obviously for security reasons, I can't tell you too much. But in terms of general things, he's my colleague. We went to the same college together. Darius has always been a mysterious person. Always a reserved guy. In all honesty, I think the only quote-unquote personal thing that I know about him is that he once had a falling out with one of his family members, and now they don't keep in touch. Wait, why am I even telling you this? Fuck. Alright, no more questions from you. I guess I'm still after. Alright, this is what's going to happen. You're gonna stay here for the night. I'll have a personal assistant of mine come and check on you every now and then. Yes, they'll bring you food, water, and I'll even have them bring in a spare set of clothes for you. The door will be locked, so don't even try to bother escaping. What am I gonna do with you? What a cliche line from a movie. You don't have to worry about your little head about that. Nothing bad is going to happen to you, I can promise you that. Well, actually, I can only promise as much as I can. Like I said, in this business, there's no really guaranteeing anything. But as of right now, you're the closest thing we have to Netflix without possibly exploiting our entire plan to him. Honestly, I don't really know how long I plan on keeping you here. I suppose only until either the operation fails and we all die, or the operation succeeds and, well, I can't reveal that to you just yet. You're still a capo for him, remember? Still not entirely trustworthy. But you don't have to worry your little head about that. As the day goes on, Darius will be coming into your room to gather information for you. And don't forget, you're in surveillance all day, so whatever you do, I can always see it. Just a little heads up. Well, before I head out, is there anything you want to say to me? This is necessary. Like Darius said, because the fact that we are in this business, we have to be cautious of everyone that comes in here, even if they were. It's better to be safe than sorry. And as a Kappa yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Risks and dangers involved. Okay, I'm gonna take my leave now. And like I said, I'll have my personal assistant check on you every now and then and bring you some food, some water, and a spare set of clothing. And one last thing. I know I didn't get to properly introduce myself, but around here, I'm known as the calm before the storm, Helios. Welcome to Division 4, the Underground Raven.